got catfish on the cooker, coffee on the fire, kicking back on this afternoon on a Sunday in July. Life couldn't be much better if I wrote it down myself, 'cause I ain't got no worries, ain't got no worries left. Just looking for the good times and leave the world behind. I don't need no dollar, just give me my lucky dime. Hey, this is Studiobug, and you still have time to come up with a reason, an excuse why you need this CD of mine. Okay, so I hope that you will do that and come up with some reasons why you think that you should get this one. I've got somebody that's in the, whoa, he's in the running, man. I think he wrote a book on why he needed it, so I'm impressed and I appreciate that. Yeah, I just took a bath in my hair. Anyway, here's the thing. I'm going to try to look here as much as possible, but I forget. I'm going to be doing a couple of things on tips in the studio, and I think I've already kind of touched on some of them. And this is my mandolin here. It is a Breedlove. It's, you know, you have a hard time keeping mandolins in tune. So there's a couple things that I do when I record, and just this is not something that I do. There's a lot of people that do this. And they take, if you'll notice, there's only 4 strings on this mandolin. There's usually 8. Usually 8. Kind of like a 12-string guitar. Each string complements the one next to it. However, when you do that, now you got 8 strings to keep in tune instead of 4. And when you're in a long song, they will go out quite a bit. Now on the stage, if you'll see they turn around real quick and they're tuning away, and there's a reason why they do that, because they've got 8 strings on their mandolin. So anyway, that's one tip. If you're going to do a lot of recording, then you're going to need to take 4 of the strings off. That's just something I do. So, and you can't tell it on the recording that you have that many strings off. And it's easier to play too. Okay, the second tip is that if you've noticed on this mandolin, it looks terrible, but that's a posted note. Okay, I folded it up, and you have so much room in between the bridge and the tailpiece that if you don't mute them, then you're going to get this sound. Can you hear that ringing from these? And you so they make little beads, they're called mute beads, that you can put on each one of these. And the other day I was thinking about how unattractive that looks. So what I decided to do, and you can hear it, you hear that? You can hear me talking in it. And that's because acoustic instruments do that. All right, so you want to kill that sound, so that, because when you're in close proximity with your microphones, you don't want to hear that sound. You want to be able to control that sound. So one thing that I've done is I've cut Velcro, little pieces of black Velcro. And what I do, and I'm going to show you in this camera down here, is I slide one up under the strings like this. And I slide the other one right on top of that Velcro. Okay? Now, again, it doesn't look that unattractive, but how about that? Okay? Now, what you're hearing right now is coming from another guitar that's over there. So, just a much clearer sound. And that's my tip for you today. So, there you go. That's what it looks like. You got a piece of Velcro back here, and it does well. It's a quick fix if you don't have the mute beads. Awesome thing. Anyway, all right, that's all I got for you today, and that is a tip from an old studio guy who was in business for many years, and I hope that I can come up with more tips, and I'm sure that I can. I have a bunch of them, but you know, these videos keep going so long. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure that you write down below why you want this CD. I'm going to do this for 7 days. I've noticed that I started it 3 days ago, so you got 4 days. Can I count? Let me take my shoes off. Oh, yeah, I think that's right. All right, well, y'all be sweet, because you know I know where you live, and I'm going to come over and see you. All right, then, y'all be sweet. What you say? I got catfish on the cooker and coffee on the fire, kicking back this afternoon on a Sunday in July.